Hi YouTube. It's January 14th. It's my 50th day of my 50th year on the planet. And I was just putting a little makeup on, and I thought, I'll make a video while I'm putting my makeup on because, you know, kill two birds with one stone because, you know. And I wanted to share with my YouTube viewers something that happened to me this morning while I was eating my breakfast. I was eating some Frosted Flakes, and I was on YouTube, and I thought there might be a comment there, and there was, so I went to check that out. And it was a comment on a comment that I had left, okay? And the comment that I had left was on a girl's video. She was like a 16 or 17, 18-year-old girl, young girl, still living with her parents. And she had even said that she hadn't told her parents what she'd been doing because she knew they'd be upset about it. But she was on her second week leg of a water fast. 1 week. She'd already done one week water fast, and she was headed into the next one. And what my comment was that she said she was tired, and that was the only side effect that she had noticed, was that she was tired from it. And I said, well, you probably are tired because you're depriving your body of any fuel whatsoever to work with for 2 weeks. You're a teenage girl, and you're expending massive amounts of energy just being a teenage girl, and you probably are tired. And at which time this guy, I guess it's guy, Zombie Wolf leaves a comment that says, let me see exactly what it says. It says, idiots at pnk878251, idiots that don't know what they're talking about piss me off. You piss me off. Zombie Wolf. I pissed him off, because I told this girl that she should be giving her body a little bit of fuel. And I also said that you could lose just as much weight by eating 6 small meals a day as you can, probably even maybe even a little bit more, because you change your metabolism when you do that. By eating 6 small meals a day, which is true, and I can say that for a fact because I've done it numerous times myself, and I know a lot of people who have done it. And eating 6 small meals a day is much healthier than starving yourself and not eating for 2 solid weeks and expecting your body to run on nothing. So who's a freaking idiot, you know? Which is my point. I don't even know that the person even read what I said, because it wasn't stupid what I said, and I'm certainly not a freaking idiot. You know, I think with 50 years under my belt on the planet, I'm still alive and kicking and doing a hell of a good job at it. So I don't think you have any business calling me a freaking idiot. Piss me off. You know, and that is my point. It's like, why do people go out of their way to just to say crappy stuff to people, and just to, you know, I don't know that person, and that's what I said. I don't know you, and I wasn't even speaking to you. And the fact of the matter is the young lady I was speaking to knew that her parents would be disappointed in that, and that would freak them out. And she had even said that she hadn't told them the truth about how much weight she had lost, or what she was doing to lose the weight. So how am I an idiot? You know? And it's the same way on Facebook. Sometimes people, it's just like, you know, you're minding your own business, you're doing your own thing, you're, you know, inspiring people in the way that you know how to do, you know, the best that we all know how to do, which is, you know, it's just so much easier to go through life just trying to make people feel good, not try to make people feel like crap and going around looking for people to call idiots and stuff. You know, that's why the world's in such a screwed up way as it is right now, because people go out of their way to hurt other people, but when it comes to helping somebody, you know, or saying an encouraging word, or, you know, reaching out to somebody and giving them a little bit of encouragement or a hug or whatever, you know, nobody wants to do that, but everybody wants to talk shit and try to make people feel bad. Anyways, it didn't make me feel bad. What it made me do is it made me block the guy, because I will not, as I had mentioned when I first started making videos, you know, that initially my videos are for me, and then secondly, they're for my children, and then they're for everybody else, you know. And if you get something out of it that is helpful to you, then that's awesome. But, you know, they are for me and not for anybody else, you know. And that comment was not even directed at that person, you know. Okay, if the girl wants to say, you know what, you're an idiot, mind your own business, okay, well, fine, then I could take that. But I certainly can't take a stranger who does not even know me, you know. Well, it's not that I can't take it, I won't take it. Life is too freaking short to put up with bullshit like that, you know. And that's just the way I see it. So anyways, that's how I started off my day, pissed off at somebody, you know, just because they have to go out of their way to try to mess with my day, you know. So anyways, it's Saturday, and this is usually what I do on Saturday, is try to find a little something to do to keep me occupied and out of trouble, but still relaxing and all of that. So I'm putting on a little makeup because I'm probably going to go downtown, buy some new curtains or something, because I need new curtains for this room that we're sitting in. And this morning what I did do, let's see, I have a list of stuff. Oh, I wanted to share with you that documentary that I watched. I like documentaries. I watch a lot of documentaries, and that's about my favorite kind of movie. And the one I watched this morning was called The Man That Bought Mystique, and it's about a man named Lord Glenconner from Scotland and his wife, Lady Anne. And in the 60s, Lord Glenconner bought an island called Mystique, which is near Santa Lucia, San Lucia. I don't really know how to say it. He lives on San Lucia now, but in the 60s he had bought this island called Mystique, and it was pretty much just like the king of this little island. And then he sold off pieces to wealthy English people like Mick Jagger and some other British, you know, wealthy people or aristocrats, royalty, whatever. And now a lot of .com millionaires own there, I guess. And Mick Jagger still has a place there. Anyway, it was just kind of fascinating how this man decided that he was going to buy this island and make it his own, and then how he kind of, you know, because he spent like pretty much everything he had doing that, so then he had to sell parts of it off, I guess, to investors or whatever to even make the place work, because it was outrageously expensive to rent an island, I guess. Anyway, he's about near 80 now, and he's married, but she stays in Scotland most of the time, and she does go to there to visit him, but he's such a grumpy old fart that probably nobody really can stand to be around him, and he has people working for him that are there that he just talks to like they're idiots. And anyway, it was fascinating. I love those kind of documentaries. I like slice of life documentaries, things, you know, about other people's lives, just normal stuff that people do in their life as compared to what I do in my life, which is certainly not like Lord Glenconner, that's for sure. But Anyways, so I watched that. I mean, I had started it last night, but I couldn't stay awake, and then I got up and I watched it this morning. There's 3 people that I've been watching pretty regularly on YouTube. 3 women. One that I've been watching for a few weeks, one that I've been watching for a few months, and one that I've just been watching for a few days. And all of them are really pretty cool women. They're all very different women, but they're pretty cool women. The first one is Donna Shorts, Donnashorts 1. And this is a lady that's in her mid-50s. She is a radiant beauty. She makes the most beautiful videos that I probably have seen on YouTube for just a regular video, you know, beautifully edited, beautiful music, and she's just a really neat lady that has dealt with some pretty outrageous life lessons recently. Probably always, because that's how most of our lives are. It's just one, you know, like one outrageous moment after the other, isn't it? But I really love watching her. The other one, and I'm going to continue to watch her. I guess she had videos up before, but I missed out on those, and I have been backtracking and trying to watch some of her, watch them all, because they're really great. I love to watch her videos. She just lost her husband recently, like I guess within a year or so, and she has problems, you know, worrying about losing a home and just things that come up when you have a, you know, when you have a crisis in your life. Stuff comes up, and she just handles it with just such like grace and dignity, and she's so beautiful and so smart, and just still keeps, you know, just still keeps getting by somehow. And she inspires me. Plus she cooks great food, and I like her. Anyway, Donna Shorts 1. The other one is Heady, Heady 1313. This is another younger woman who is apparently has MS, is what I've gathered from the videos that I've watched so far. And she is inspiring, she's funny, and that's another one. People leave just like the stupidest comments on her page, like, if you're not going to wear any makeup, don't bother making videos. It's like, you know what, life is not all about makeup and beauty and you know, if she felt like making a video that day and she didn't have any makeup on, so what? You know, it's like she's an inspiring person. She, you know, just to get up and get going in the morning has an ordeal, which I can relate to, because I have a brother who is in a wheelchair who goes through those types of things, so I know what she's going through just to get up and get going in the morning. Who gives a shit if the girl has any makeup on? It's just like, I mean, I love my makeup, but I don't wear makeup every day, and I don't even, it's not even a priority at this stage in my life. You know, getting up, getting going, breathing, getting my stuff done, and continuing on with a smile on my face is much more priority than getting up and putting my makeup on. Now, for some people, I know that is a priority, and that's cool. Rock on. We all, you know, everybody's got to be somewhere. But that's ridiculous, and it pisses me off that people talk to her like that, because she's an amazing woman, you know, fighting an amazing battle. And all anybody after watching that video could say is something stupid like, if you're not going to put your makeup on, don't make videos. Idiots. That's the type of people that are idiots, you know. Anyway, and then my third favorite, I've been catching up on some of her videos, which is completely different than the other two, completely different for me, and yet I still enjoy really watching her. Melsbasketcase. Mel is a young woman who is struggling with schizophrenia, who is married, and who has a pretty full life, pretty full, rich life, but she has a lot of issues, and she shares all of her issues and not all of her issues, but a lot of her issues and ideas and stuff with people on YouTube. And same thing, There's always somebody that has something crappy to say to Mel, you know. It's like, well, you know, what goes around comes around. I mean, the day's gonna come when you know, if a person can write something so shallow like that on somebody's, you know, comment page, and just go out of their way to try to make somebody feel crappy about themselves, you know, just, it irritates the hell out of me. It really does. I don't. But anyway, I recommend all three of those ladies because Donna Schwartz, like I said, just makes, I mean, I aspire to make videos half as interesting or as beautiful or as inspiring as hers. Hetty 1313 and Mel's Basket Case. Those are my three favorite women this week. I also put on one of my videos, or on I shared a video last week. Clara Cunaciarre, the lady with the Cunaciarre cooking that I just have enjoyed so much. And Clara is 98 years old. She finally made her last YouTube video, and she shares her family's secret tomato sauce, tomato paste recipes, how to make tomato paste, and her family's secret sauce recipe. So that was kind of a treat because I've been waiting on that. She said she was going to put her last video on around her birthday, which was in July, and it finally just got there. So Clara Cunaciarre's sauce recipe, so that's great. And you might want to check her videos out. She's also the one where I got my my Italian ice recipe, which is Clara's Italian ice recipe, not mine. And I use it a lot. I make it all summer, and I love Italian ice, and that's one of the things that I really was so happy when I found that recipe, and that's how I discovered Clara Cunaciarre. And not only does she inspire me with her recipes, but just her zest for living, all the stuff that she has, you know, all the knowledge that she has acquired over 90 some odd years of living, and that she shares it with people. She's funny, she's smart, and I will continue to go back and watch Claire's videos because she inspires me to be a better woman. She really does. So that's the four people that I recommend that you watch. I recommend that you do not even bother to go to Zombie Wolf's channel because if you know, have a mind of your own at all, you're considered an idiot over there, so I wouldn't even bother going there. But the other four, Hetty 1313, Donna Schwartz 1, Clara Cunaciarre's Cunaciarre cooking, which you can find in my videos if you don't search on it and don't find it. Mel's Basket Case. Oh, and my very most favorite, and the one that turned me on to Donna Schwartz 1, is Lanaindiana. And Lanaindiana, I've mentioned her in a few of my videos. Another 50-something woman who is just facing life's battles with grace and ingenuity and humor and beauty, and just doing all she can to be all that she can be. And she is a hell of a woman, I'm telling you. So Lanaindiana, and that's 5 recommendations of strong women this week. So I'm going to end it with that, and I hope you all have a great day, and I will get in touch with you this week. I want to talk to you about some probiotics that I started taking, which are helping me incredibly, and I don't know what else I'm going to talk about this week, but anyway, blessings and peace. Thank you for stopping by my channel, and I love you guys, and have a great weekend. Bye.